You can control your journey in life. It's just up to you and how you want to control that journey of your life. You know what I'm saying? You can control your own journey, man. You can speed up with your life, or you can slow your life down. It's up to you. You speed up with your life, you ain't gonna get nothing done. You're not. You ain't gonna get shit done. You just gonna be lost because you rushing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's life ain't perfect. Ain't no such thing a perfect life. Ain't no such thing as that. You had to go through hardship to get where you at. You had to go through negative energy to get to where you at right now. You know, you don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, talk down on you or anything. You know, in my journey, you know what I'm saying, I used to let shit like that bother me. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow. You know, like I said, once you new to this shit, you don't know. You don't fucking know. You don't know how to react. You don't know how to deal with it. You just don't know until you tap in. Once you tap in, then you'll know. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to the people that work out and really serious about their journey and really serious about their health to better themselves and better wealth for their kids too, to live longer, to establish wealth and everything. Like, shout out to y'all people, man, men and women. Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing the walk, y'all doing the journey, y'all focusing, y'all fasting, y'all eating right, y'all eating 1 meal a day, y'all taking y'all sea moss and drink plenty of water. Leave them sodas alone. That shit ain't good for you. Leave that shit alone. It's not good for you. You see what I'm saying? You fucking up. Don't do that. But yeah, every journey is different because in your journey, you're going to experience negative energy and hate. I know I did. You know what I'm saying? Growing up as a child, you know what I'm saying? You know? And just, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know? You see a lot of people going through a lot of shit, and you know what I'm saying? They shit is different from what the hell you going through. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just stay in your own lane. You just stay focused, bro. Don't worry about their journey. Just do you. You in the spiritual room. You see shit that nobody never had before that got it, and you like, damn, how they get that? Hey, they study their journey. You will know if they got it fast. You will know if they got it slow, whatever the case may be. You will know because your energy gonna tell you, because Yahweh gonna talk to you. Yahweh talk to you real good about how people are and what people do and what people is and the energy of they is and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. People gonna think that you slow. People gonna think that you stupid and dumb and all this shit. They gonna say all this shit because they got low self-esteem and low self-confidence about their life. You know, about what they trying to do, about what they trying to achieve and accomplish and shit. And they trying to, you know what I'm saying, be negative towards you and shit because they don't have no confidence of their damn self. So, you know what I'm saying, in this journey, you know, you just gotta mind your business, man. Don't get in the way of nobody else's journey or business or whatever. Don't be talking shit to people and everything. And don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. Just stay focused and mind your business. In real talk. So, yeah, like, I done seen spirits in my journey. I done seen demons in my journeys. Shoot, I done seen people belittle me in my journey, use me in my journey, criticize me in my journey, said I wasn't gonna be shit, and I came out to some shit in my journey, and they mad now to this day. hoping that I still fail in my journey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done experienced all that, bro. I had friends disrespect me and felt like they don't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Check me all the time. Lame as hell, but they ain't doing nothing. They went to jail. They done did dumb shit in their life, and they want to talk like they got it going on, but they fucking don't. And it's so crazy how they used to disrespect me, you know, in my journey. And I know so much shit about them, but I'm not gonna even say. They doing shit that they don't even supposed to be doing, that they know they could get in trouble for in life. And I could be the rat to say something, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna even do it. I'm gonna let Yahweh get you. Cause Yahweh see everything. I got an old friend, man, he do things that, you know what I'm saying, and don't pay no taxes. I'm like, damn, bro. But you criticize other people though, talk shit to people though, but you don't pay taxes. That shit gonna bite you in the head. You go to jail for this shit. But I don't say nothing though. I just be quiet. Like, you got old friends that used to belittle you and talk bad about you, but you know everything about their ass though, about their history and everything. But Yahweh telling you to be quiet. Don't say nothing. Just leave it alone, man. It's okay. Let them belittle you. It's gonna catch up with them when they get older, and that's what they're doing. I remember one time I used to go to Rose College to play basketball with some friends and shit. Yeah. If y'all don't know what Rose College is, that's in Memphis. You know, born and raised in Memphis, man. I probably never said that previously in my podcast, but I'm telling you this shit right now. I'm old school, man. I'm an OG with this shit. So I just stay out the way. But I love my city though. But I just stay out the way. But yeah, I used to go to Rose College and play ball and shit. And they all used to tag team and want to ride in my Ford tires back in the day when I had the Ford tires. I had a 98 Ford tires. That bitch was green. They ain't never want to give me no gas money or nothing, but they wanted me to take them somewhere though. Y'all, let's hop in Lee car, y'all. Let's hop in him. Let's hop in this, and then hop in his main car. He gonna take us to Rose. You got 4 people in your car, rolling in your shit, car sagging down the road, rolling. You know, that back in, you know what I'm saying, 2010 and 2011. That's when, you know what I'm saying, things were good then, type shit. And I used to be a gopher, man. I used to go for that bullshit. And I used to never think, you know what I'm saying? My daddy used to always tell me all the time, man, why you always hanging around with them motherfuckers? They ain't no good. They using your ass. You don't see that shit? And I used to see it, but at the same time, I used to be like, man, I'm gonna do my thing. You know, I'm young. It's like you trying to make friends, but they, you know what I'm saying? They play like they like you, but they really don't like you. My daddy see right through this shit. Like I said, I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna be respectful. But I'm gonna talk my shit on what I feel, though. And this is what I feel. I passed through the journey, though, because I passed it, so I got the right to talk about it, because I might be helping other people that probably went through the same situation that I went through, and I'm trying to help you to overcome this shit. And I'm gonna tell you how I overcome it, too. That's why I like talking about this shit. I like talking because I love my life, because I experienced some stuff that I overcome, and I feel great that I did. You know what I'm saying? So like Yahweh tell me, man, talk about it. I like, okay. I like, Yahweh, they gonna think that I'm going through it now. No, they not. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna show you. You ain't going through it. You went through it. You overcome it. So talk about it. You helping other people, so they can overcome this shit. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Just talk your story. Tell your journey. This is real, baby. This is fiction, baby. This is fucking fiction. This is real. I'm like, all right, don't be scared. So now I just do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they used to do that shit. They used to want to ride in that damn Ford Taurus, man. Never give me no gas. They had their own whip too. And I'm in the car with them, and they used to just disrespect me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally disrespect me, man. And I'd be like, man, what these folk got going on? Even when I used to go play ball and shit like that, I used to go play ball in the Rose College and shit. And they didn't never want to pick me as a team and shit. I'm the tallest motherfucker playing, you know what I'm saying? I'm tall as hell. I'm 6'5", man. I'm tall. 6'5". I used to weigh 250, now I weigh 183. I'm solid muscle, man. With a long ass beard. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? So back what I was saying though, you know, I used to get picked last or whatever. Like, man, we really don't want to pick this man, you know, he's slow as hell type shit, you know what I'm saying? To me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, I played ball, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't into like playing it like that. I was more into trying to get some money. But I played because I knew how to play, but I didn't play for no team. But I knew how to play in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I knew the basics. I knew how to do crossovers. I cross your ass. I knew how to do all this shit. Shoot threes, everything. They ain't never like me because I like to shoot threes. I used to make them, but they be just taking a chance with me because they look at me so tall because I got long arms and I'm shooting a three, but that bitch go in though. They be looking crazy as hell. Like, damn, that shit go in. Like, yeah, motherfucker. Type shit. So I'm like, yeah. So when I did get picked, that's when they didn't really like me. They used to try to control me and tell me how to play ball and what you need to do and bring your dumb ass over here and all this shit. Yeah. They used to do that goof ass shit. See, you already getting fussed at and yelled at the house for no reason with all this bullshit. And then you gotta go hang out with your dusty ass friends and they talk to you like that. And you just coming home from their environment, that bullshit. So you like, okay. What the fuck is really going on? So it's like, man, and you take this shit like it ain't nothing. You gotta listen to it cause, you know what I'm saying, you with them, but in your mind, you thinking to yourself, man, I oughta leave that bitch ass. That's what you thinking, cause you gotta think about it. You roll with me, motherfucker. That's what you thinking. Like, they roll with me. I could leave that bitch ass. And you know what's so crazy? It's like when they talk about you and shit, and you hearing that dumb ass shit. I'm talking about your friends now, disrespecting you, feeling like you a little boy, belittling you and shit, cause you don't know nothing because they the oldest. They think they know everything. They the oldest now. And they do that. And you be thinking to yourself, man, I ought to leave their ass. Then that one person read your mind. Remember, you came with 4 people. It's like one person read your mind saying, don't even try to leave us either, because we talking about your ass. And I'd be like, damn, how the fuck this man know I was thinking this shit? Shit, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual room is real. So it's like, okay. Now I'm trapped with these motherfuckers. Because they got their shit in my car, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of motherfucker, I be like, man, fuck your shit in my car. I'm gonna put this shit on the fucking ground and I'm driving out. You just see that shit in the parking lot when I leave. You see what I'm saying? It just, it's wild, boy, cause like when you grow in life, you be like, damn. You think about this shit of what you tolerate and what you put up with, and you be like, damn, man, own friends disrespecting you. That's why I say, man, you don't have no fucking friends. They fake like they like your ass in person, but play around with your ass and say, man, I'm just fucking with you. No, you not. You not just fucking with me. You is serious. This is what you feel about me, motherfucker. And then when you try to talk to them, not in a disrespectful way, but you letting their ass know, like, man, don't be doing me like that, man. What's wrong with you, man? Like, what's your problem? And then they be like, who you talking to? And you be like, man, I'm talking to you. Man, you ain't talking to me. I'll come over there and beat your ass. They say shit like that, and you be like, damn, fool. I'm not disrespecting you though. But they don't want to hear that. They want you to shut the fuck up and let them, you know what I'm saying, disrespect you. That's what what they want you to do. They want you to shut the fuck up so they can disrespect you. And you take the heat. You've been taking the heat, so why also you trying to defend yourself now? That's what they thinking. And you be like, damn, bro. So as I went and grew, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But me, you know what I'm saying? I used to always stay loyal. I always hang around with them. I call them, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them and everything. I stayed loyal. I didn't switch up. They did, though. I didn't switch up at all. But they love copying what I do, though. If I go buy a new whip, they gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? Or anything. I had an old school, you know what I'm saying? I had a 1983 C10 back in the day. I had like I got another one now, but I'm gonna give me another one to replace the first one I had. But I'm gonna have both. But the first one I had though, that was back in 2012. I was legit with that bitch, boy. Had a 350 motor with a 700R trans, Vortec motor in that bitch. It was brown. And the factory tires on there had 14 gears on that junk. Truck was good, man. Got that shit off of Craigslist. Back in the day, Craigslist, that's when, you know what I'm saying, was popping then. Now it's scary now. You can't get on that shit. They killing people now, taking people money type shit. So, I had copped that hoe. That hoe was $1,200. I remember, like it was yesterday. It was $1,200. But man, it was good. It was running good and strong for $1,200. Only thing wrong with that junk is that it couldn't go in reverse with the transmission. The sun shell, that's what it's called. So I know my motors and shit like that and transmissions and shit. The sun shell of that junk was gone. So I was like, damn. Back in the day and shit, I was working and shit like that, but I ain't have really enough money to really fix that motherfucker. So I let one of my partners, you know what I'm saying, have it at his house. Cause back in the day, you know what I'm saying, I used to buy shit, man, and my parents didn't even know, you know what I'm saying. They know now because I done told them, but back then, I didn't want to tell them because, shit, I just wanted to keep it to myself, and I didn't want to hear my daddy's mouth, running his mouth, and all that bullshit like that, man. Like I said, I was a hustler. I was getting it in. My daddy was in the Navy and shit, so, I was getting money from him. And shit, I was just stacking that bitch up, and I said, fuck it. I already had a Ford Taurus. I had a 98 Ford Taurus. Then I fucked around and go get a C10 truck, short wheelbase, an 83 model. Shit, man, I fell in love with that bitch. First time ever, you know what I'm saying, getting a C10, man. The guy that I used to be cool with, his brother had one first. He had one first, and that what made me fall in love with this shit. And I said, damn. And then his brother used to be like, yeah, my big brother got this, got that, woo, 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 woo. I was like, yeah, I see. I like, that whole clean. But he had the double cab, the crew cab, whatever it was. It was with the photos though. He had that junk. It was like a 80, I want to say like an 86 model, but that junk was clean. It was the long junk. And that what made me fall in love. So I went and caught me a C10. And the baby brother got jealous of me, man, for that. The big brother didn't. The big brother congratulated me on it. But the baby brother got jealous on me on that shit. Like, how the fuck you get that, bro? How you know about this shit? I'm like, man, you know. Man, I got it. I got one before he did. Because he said he wanted one. So I said I wanted one too. That's what I told him. And he told me, how you gonna get one? I said, man, I'm gonna figure it out. Craigslist. Saw one in my area. 5 minutes away. $1,200. Shit, I already had some money. And my daddy was giving me money. So I was like, man, shit. I got $10,000. I got $10,000 in my account. I said, well, shit, let me go ahead and get this motherfucker. And that's what I did. I went and got it. I went and got it. I told my parents, I said, Mom, Dad, I said, can I, that's when I had called my homeboy that was, you know what I'm saying, felt some type of way. When I got it, I said, man, let me tag him along with me, man, so he can stop being so player-hating and jealous and shit. Come with me and see that I'm finna get this motherfucker, you know. Give him something to do type shit. It's my homeboy. So I told my parents and shit. I said, Mom and Dad, I said, man, let me go see, you know, so-and-so right quick in, like Delaware. They used to give me a curfew. I had to be back in 6 hours. I was like, that's enough time to go get that motherfucker. Everything. I said, shit, let me get that bitch. So I left the house. I had my, you know, I drove my Ford Taurus where he stayed and shit. Picked him up and shit. We went to go get that motherfucker. I had the cash money. You know. Back then, you know, he had a pistol. I didn't. So he said, I'm gonna take my pistol with me. I said, damn. I said, okay. You know, I ain't had no pistol then. You know what I'm saying? I got one now with my license and shit now. So I got a license and everything. But you know, back then he had a pistol. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't had no license. I ain't not know this shit. I did not fucking know this shit till later on because I'm like, damn, I'm around this nigga. And I said, man, Yahweh protected me for real. Cause we could have got fucked off on this shit. So I'm like, okay. Get there and stuff. It was a young dude. He wasn't too young. He was about to hit, man, 30s. You know what I'm saying? We in our young 20s, like 21, 22. He in his like 37, 38 model year, shit like that. And we did that or whatever and got the car. So he was asking me questions. He was like, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna deal with this, bro? How you gonna put this at your parents now? How you gonna let your parents them know? I like, nah, bro. I said, man, we're gonna keep this shit at your house. So we kept it at his house. He driving my shit. Cause his car broke down, so he driving my shit, you know what I'm saying, to work and shit like that. I made sure the oil was changed in that bitch. I changed the own oil in that junk. I did everything to that junk. New carburetor. I did all that. New belts. New spark plugs. New wires. All this stuff. Changed the oil, antifreeze in that junk. You know what I'm saying? Put new valve cover gaskets on that junk. Valve cover, not head gaskets. I said valve covers. You know what I'm saying? I did all that. New distributor. Yeah. I made that shit right. And to get him back and forth to work, cause he had to drive like 20 minutes away. So I'm making sure that bitch running. Crank up on a dime, kill switch on that bitch. Like it ain't nothing. Running loud too. Got them pipes on that motherfucker. I said, yeah, that bitch running. The cleanest C10 ever, boy. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know, like real talk. I get this second one that I got at the house, this gonna be totally different. When they see me on the road, it's gonna be something different. You ain't gonna never see that shit on the road. You gonna be like, man, I ain't never seen that type of color. Well, I ain't never seen that type of style over C10. That motherfucker running. I'm just giving you a hint already. So, yeah. But I'm solo dolo, man, when I ride, man. I don't like riding with groups. I don't do that. I don't like riding with, oh, he got a C10 too? Well, let me join him. No, I don't do that. So I'm just letting you know. If you one of them people that be like, man, we should join a club. I don't do that, bro. I don't like being outside like that. And if I be outside with my old school, I'm outside when I'm ready to be outside, not when you tell me to be outside. You see what I'm saying? I do what the fuck I want to do. I ride solo dolo. I like to ride alone, bro. I don't like to ride in groups. No, because me and you are not the same. No. Because if I get tired, I get tired, bro. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't like being around people. I don't. I told you I'm just like Brock Lesnar. He said it himself. I don't like being around folks, man. I don't like being around a lot of crowd of people. I don't like that. That shit aggravate my skin and just my flesh. It aggravate my nerves on being around a whole lot of people. I can't, I don't do well with that. I don't. I'm just a different breed, man. I'm just being real. I just don't like being around a lot of folks, man. I like to be around certain people, you know what I'm saying, that give me good energy and I can dish it right back. But other than that, man, I'm telling you, bro. That's why you think I got some land? I'm trying to get away from my neighborhood. Shit, I don't like neighbors. They nosy as a motherfucker. Hey, Lee, how you doing? What's up, man? You all right? Checking the fucking mailbox. They right there watching you, looking at you. Like, damn, I can't even check the mailbox. I gotta check the mailbox at nighttime when they bitch ass in the fucking house. That's how I do it. And that's real shit. I check my mailbox at nighttime when they bitch ass is in the house. Cause I be like, man, I don't wanna see that goofy ass, man. I don't wanna see them, bro. I'm like, man, fuck that. Even when I take my trash out, my trash run on Monday. God damn it, I wait till Sunday night and take that motherfucker down to the road. Cause I'm like, they in the house, man, so they ain't watching me. I don't give a fuck about them got cameras. Yo bitch ass ain't watching me though. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit real. But yeah, man, like, them ain't belittle me, man. It's other friends that did the same thing too. So I'm like, damn, it's like, I got that one friend that don't do that. And he ain't never did that since 9th grade. He never did that at all, period. And I never did that towards him. So that just let me know that I had to figure out who is my kind. You see what I'm saying? You know? The old friend that I used to mess with, man, 4 kids. I got 2, but 4 kids. Fucked up. Stressed. Married. Wife don't even work. He doing everything. I'm like, man, that's crazy. My girl, she work. She a nurse. She work. She fucking work. Thanks to her daddy. She work. Yeah, that means she got her dad in her life. She work. And I do too. So it's like, you don't have friends out here, man. Your friends to be the main one, they say they rooting for your ass, but they be the main one that stabbing you behind your back. They talking about you, bruh. They disrespecting you behind your back closed doors. You think they love your ass because they hee ha ha in your front of your fucking face, and they may be drinking and smoking or whatever they doing in front of you, and all they just having a good time, and you telling them all your damn business like you think you in love with their ass and shit like that. Man, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. They don't love you, man. They just love the benefits of you. I was the benefit because they rode in my Ford tires and some of them didn't have no car. They knew I had some money because they knew I was getting money because they like, man, fuck giving him gas money. He get money regardless anyway. Like, You know, they didn't have no courteous to say, man, we're gonna throw you some gas money, bro. But you know what's so crazy? I fucking did, though. I had to make sure to get their ass some gas money, but they didn't give me shit. If I had to ride with them, they used to tell me, man, give me some gas money. But when they ride with me, they never offer. It's positively, man. You don't have no friends, man. You just got Yahweh and Yahshua and the people that support you since day one that never belittle you at all. Stay focused, mind your business. The journey that you do in life, keep it to yourself and break generation wealth. If you got a 9-to-5 job, put that money towards a business and still keep your 9-to-5. I don't care if you're a multi-millionaire with your business or a thousandaire with your fucking business. You still keep your 9-to-5 and shut the fuck up and move in silence. It's positively, baby.